So today we'll discuss for the web service testing.
Protocol will be selected by us only, is it Kiran,
Sorry?
or they will give
No, protocol will be
protocol?
based on for the application. For example, you are doing for the application, SAP application. And then we can do for the web application only, but that is a application developed in the SAP. Then you need to use for the SAP protocol. So if it is a Java, .NET, any other application, that is the front-end application, where obviously we can do for the web HTTP HTML protocol. So mainly true
Web
client to why
HTTP,
they are
HTML.
using true client why they are using means nowadays what will happen means developer is developing for the single page applications. Like what will happen means right once you can log in that screen everything will be is loaded like what are the pages will be there the particular application everything will be loaded. So when you record for the web protocol right you are unable to get for the entire code enter request you are unable to record. So but doing for the like true client, so what will happen is true client nothing but it is like user actions what are the things you are click right that will be automatically it will record it. So that is why so if you do for that things if it is like but the pages will be end to end is there page 1 page 2 page 3 is there but if you record for the web protocol it will show for the 2-3 request only. But when we record for the true client right what will happen is page 1 if you click anything it is recorded, page 2 if you click anything it is recorded, page 3 page 4 up to that logout it is recorded. So that is the main advantage for the web like web protocol to this true client protocol. And as same to the like going to do for the correlation point of view, no need for the correlation also. So maximum all applications it will they are not accept for this true client. So only for this kind of application they will do for the true client. So web service testing nothing but we have the multi languages it will develop for the one application like it is a Java, .NET, some big data, some different applications they are developing. So this kind of application we can do for the front end testing as a web protocol or whatever maybe. So front end means it's not possible because they are involving for the multiple languages, multiple things. So doing for that web based, we can't do for that kind of testing. Like it is a cross platform applications. Means they are doing for the different technologies. They are mixing for the Hadoop and Java, .NET and what are the things we have. Different things will be there developed. So that's kind of things we can do for the like web based. So it's not possible and we don't have any like front end application also. That kind of things point of view they are developing as a web service testing. So in web service testing we can do for the two ways. One is the SOAP request and second one is for the REST API. So SOAP request and REST API. SOAP request nothing but it is a XML based. It will be data will be it is generated as a XML based. So but going to the REST API, it is a generated as a JSON format. So means using these two they are doing for the web service testing. So request nothing but we are we have the different type of APIs will be there. They are developing for the like XML point of view, like the code will be it is generated as a XML. And REST API nothing but it's a generate as a JSON. We can see for the one by one also. Okay, it's a real time only we can see, no worry. So now we'll go to the Vision and create a new script and solution I'm creating. And here we need to select for the web services. This is the one of the protocol, web service protocol. And you need to give for the name of the protocol, like API web service testing only I'm giving. Okay. And I can give for the date also. If you want this, you can give for the date also 03/06/2023. Okay, then create this. So when you are select like web service testing, right? I think when we are doing for the web HTML, we are unable to see for this SVA tool. But when you are selected for this as a web services protocol only, we are able to see this. So what things we can do means before going to here, so we need to validate the thing of the like which application we are doing and how to we can validation we need to do. So as a manual tester, what they can do means using for the some SOAP UI tool will be there. Okay, using that SOAP UI tool, I think I downloaded on. Okay. Okay, that is fine. So we can validate the SOAP also. We can validate that one before going to testing from the director, right? So as a performance testing you want to do for as a web service testing means what are the things we need required means first thing we need for the endpoint URL. We can call it as a endpoint URL. So this we need to what are first thing some prerequisites we need. What is that means endpoint URL means you are doing for the testing means you need to ask for the these all things from the developers or who is the concerned team. We need to ask for this all details. Endpoint URL, header files, and the third one any authorization will be there. Authorization, and fourth one test data also important. So means you want to do for this testing means these things we need for things. and we can call it as a WSDL also, Web Service Description Language. So we need to ask for the endpoint URL or WSDL file. So both will be different. Okay, WSDL file nothing but, WSDL nothing but Web Service Description Language. So before going to the testing, these all things you need. So simply your lead or someone is told as a, we need to do for the web service testing. So what are the things we need? We need to ask for the, as a team lead, or otherwise you need to send for the mail. So as part of the web service testing, we need for the below details. Could you please provide this? Then they will provide for this all details. Then you can start your testing. So how to we can do that means, first we will go to the like here, right? So here we have the SOA tool will be there. If we click on that, here we have the manage service will be there. If you click on that manage service, and here we have the import is there, right? We can click on for the import. For this is the WSDL file, and SM2 we can call it as a SM2 we need call it as a that as a WSDL file. So this WSDL file we need to ask for the, this is the endpoint URL, or we can call it this. So you need to ask for the these details, like what is the URL of this. So actually this is the application sample application as a some like a demo online is a calculator. So means we are doing for the calculator API testing, because calculator, what is the calculator? Actually calculator will be desktop based application. So this kind of things we can record that things is not possible. And as simple when they are developing that, right, it will including for the multiple like applications, multiple languages. So that kind of things we can't do for the front end, right? So that is why we can do for the as a this testing. So now we know for these details and header files. For this application we don't have anything, okay, because sample application we don't have anything. And authorization also no need for this. And test data nothing but you need to give for the test data. For example, calculator I want to do for the addition. Then what things we need? Two integer values we need, like a b value we need. So that things we need to ask for the team. So now we know for this all things, right? Then what we can do means we can click on import. After that you can select for the URL or file or UID. So now we are entering for the URL only, right? We can control V. This data we got, and after that click on import. So very simple web service testing. So now you can observe it's imported. You can observe the description we are able to see in the, this is the service name calculator. This is the URL, and we are created date, everything it is there. Then you can click on for this operation. So what are the things will be there? How many things will be there? Addition, division, multiplication, subtraction will be there for this application. So everything is done. Then you can apply and click on OK. Now we are added for that service. Now again go to the SOA tool and click on add service call. So we have the different services calls will be there. Addition, division, multiplication, subtraction will be there. Now we need to add for the one by one. Click on like this, and you can observe after click for the what I clicked, you can observe add service call. If you click for this add service call, already we are imported. This is the service name calculator, and this is the operations. We have the different type of operation will be there. So you can select for the anyone. So I want to do further now addition. So I selected addition, and after that you can observe if you selected this, you're asking for the input arguments. So if you want to for the additions means we need for the some values, right? So include or call as argument, and you need to give for the a value is a 15, okay, and same thing you can enable this and give for the b values 20. Then these two values we want to save for the output argument, some variable save return to the param add results. We are saving this results to in this variable. So after that just click on OK. Then it is a script will be generated from the your views script. So now you can click on this. See, now you can observe. So web service call, And the method is like soap method, nothing but it's a calculator, service name. See service name calculator, expected response soap results. And you can observe int A, int B, and we are add results where we are adding param results we are adding. So these things, so I think we need to keep from the in between action and this only. So now everything is ready. Now we don't have any correlations here. If you want, means you can do, but we don't have anything, but no need for the correlation. But we want to measure the response time, means what things we can do? We need to give for the start transaction and end transaction you need to give. So right button and surround with the transaction. I am giving it as a, so service name is a calculator, and this is the what is this we are doing for the addition add and underscore T01. See now to measure for this particular addition, how much response time you are getting, you want to miss, we need to give for these details. Now you can run this. Okay, and before going to runtime settings, so every time we are checking, right, same way you can check for the here also, like in the logs, we need to go to the logs and extend logs and give for the parameter substitution, then only you are able to see for the output properly. So save it and run. So real time also we can do same way, no difference. See your script will be pass. See if you observe here, so the calculation it took from the how much time it is took, 2 minutes 675 milliseconds is happened. So if you click this, you can see for the everything results also, you can see here total hits, how many happen, this all things we can see. So now we'll see the what things we need to observe is output also very important, because we are did it is got correct results or not. Param add results you can observe 35. So this is the way we can do further. You can observe here also, this is the response you are getting, means you are sending the request, you are getting for the response. So if you want for the particular response, means we can go to the snapshot view also, we can see for the proper response also. If you go for here and show snapshot, you can split and replay. So yeah, response we need. See, you got correct response, means you are sending, this is the request. So reply means you are sending for the this and you are getting for the this response. This is the request. You can observe. So it is generating a which format? XML format. You can observe. So we are entering for this data from the XML data you are getting, means you are sending the request and you are getting for the response. So your response is correct or not, you can observe. So you are getting for the response, your script is passed, means you come here and you can check for the you are getting for the correct response or not. So same way we can add for the one more also. So we can give for this is the name, we can give it as a addition. So now again next we can create for the one more action, create new action, and I'm doing for the subtraction. Click on OK. So for here, when you are doing, you can click like this and again go to the SY tool. Already man's service call we are added. So now you can go to the add service call, and now we are doing for the subtraction. You can select for the subtract And here also you need to pass for the values. So if you can pass from the script also, no problem. Okay. Okay, you can observe now I don't pass anything. Just I want for the results because I want to add one more third variable, right? We want to for subtraction means we need for the 3 total. So that is why selected this. So now you can observe end results you got, and we are not selected that, right? You not got that. Again, go to the sphere tool, manage service, not add service, and just select this. And I'm not passing any values. I'm passing, just I'm entering and click on OK. Now you can observe into A, B game. Now if you want to miss, you can give for the 20 minus 5. So I'm saving that results to the somewhere. So you can give for the like same how you are given right here. You can select this also, add results. If you want results means you can add for this field also, because I forget that one. So otherwise we can remove this, again we can add, no worry. Okay, just add service call and select this, already selected, and this is also you can select. If you select only, you will get for the parameter results file. So now you got for the now parameter results file. Subtract results. So now again save this, and again you can execute. Before going to, again we need to give for the what? Transactions. Calculator sub underscore A0. See, now you can save this, execute. So what are the values you are entering, right? That you can do for the parameterization also you can do. But you can observe here subtraction, we are not pass the values. Okay. You are not pass any values. See, begin argument we don't have here. Can select this because I forget to give in there. Just I'm giving from the here. Control V, and I'm changing 15 to minus 5. So again execute, save it and execute. So your test will be passed. Now you can observe, first thing you can observe in the output end only, you will get subtraction result will be 10. Okay, and addition results also you got. So you can observe 2 things you got. Addition results will be 35, and you are able to see for the response time also here. Transaction response. One time you are executed, one time this is the response time. And if you want to observe for the responses also, you can observe from the recording and responses also you can see for that. Okay, you can go to the, for example, if you want subtraction, you can click on this and you can observe this is the response we got. See, this is the request is sent. Got it? So this is the way we can do for the SOAP request. It's clear? So very simple, nothing. So if you want to do for the parameterization means you can do this and you can pass the input. For example, you want to for the multiple, then what same script you can execute, same data you can execute, that is no use, right? So you can do for the parameterization. So you can, after that you can pass for the values and you can do for the execution. For example, you are doing for the 50 users, then 50 data you can pass and you can do. So this is the way we can do for the SOAP request. It's clear?
Okay. Can we push this into the controller also?
Yes, that is why only, right? You are doing for the scripting only here. This script
Okay.
you can push into the controller and you can execute with the multiple point of view.
in the real time, which kind of scenarios will it only it will handle the desktop based applications only?
No, not only desktop. Already I told, right? So cross-platform applications. So multiple applications it is involved from that point of view. They are prefer for the web service testing. Don't think about as a desktop. So this is the desktop. So that is why they are given this. But every desktop only we can do for the web service testing. That is not good. So if it is whatever maybe, the application will be they are developing for the, see, for example, we are observing, we are sending for the request to small only, you will get for the response will be more, because as a developer they will return for the in the request only, they are calling for the multiple services in the backend, then the data it will fetch from the response. Okay, so this is for the REST SOAP request. Now we can do for the REST also. So if you do for the REST also, same points will be we need. Like we need for the endpoint URL and header files, and if it is a authorization, we need to ask for the authorization details, and we need for the test data also we need. So SOAP request how we did, right? Same way we can do, but REST also now have some URLs. Yeah, this sample URL, they are REST API. So we'll open for this browser. We'll get for the number of things. Anything is wrong? Fake REST API W. Okay, so mistake. So here fake request APIs. So this all will be, so example I took from the, so now, so for doing for the REST API, we can do for the different type of methods will be there, like get method, post method, and delete method, patch method. We have different things will be there. So anything, so we can do for the same way. So this is the endpoint URL. You can observe this is the endpoint URL. If you want for the data, you can click on this. We can go to the document, and here we can see for this all things. So you can observe this is the get request we need to get for the, this is the response we need to get. So how to we can do, I will explain for now. So you can just copy this as an endpoint URL and go to the script, and again, so we can do here only second script. Okay, we'll do next another script. Okay, so you can select for the, like you are doing for the REST API testing, means if you do for select web service testing is fine, or web HTTP HTML also fine, anything is fine. Okay, now I'm selecting as a web HTML. I will show you for you. Okay, so after that, what things we can do means, so just click on right button here. Here insert will be there. Here we have the REST API will be there. Everyone able to see? Just click on that. Here it will ask for the URL, endpoint URL. Already I copied. So for this, any parameters will be there. For example, sometimes what will happen means, in this URL also some numbers or some account number, some order ID also will be there. That things we can do parameterization, right? So automatically it will come for the some order ID, some value, and headers. If you have any headers, you can pass the headers. And this is the method. So you are doing for the get or post or put delete, you can select. Now this is the get method. So after that, just smoke test point of view, so you can just run this. You are getting for the correct response or not, you can check. Before going to creating for the our views and script, just we can I am running this step. So you can observe here. So it is running. Okay, no worry. So when you are selecting here, you are able to see this. This is the endpoint URL. This is the method, and this is the URL parameters. Nothing but if you what are values you are parameterization doing, and header files also. If you have any header files, you need to pass for the header files also. Means we are sending the request and we need to get for the response same way, right? We seen right architecture same way you will get. I think what happened. So, okay, you got. See, you can observe here. This is the response we got. This is the entire response. You can observe we are send only simple thing, but you got for the number of things. And you can observe here status code 200 means your test will be means the request you got for the successful response. So you can go here. See, you are passing just URL only, but you are getting for the response will be very more. You can see here. So means that is the way we can do for the now. So if you want to generate this script means you can just click on insert step. Then automatically it is generated for the rest. Then after that you can pass for the this start transaction, end transaction also. This is the like what is that API? So we can give for the name. Read all airline details. Airline details. So then you can run this. Now, what is the response you got, right? Same way you can get from the response from the output also. Now we'll see. So because we are getting for the response will be more, right? You can observe it is taking time. Means as a